Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Carrie K, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a first impressions / review on the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk collection. This is my first time trying. I think I did mention that just now. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. This is my first time using this collection from this brand. So we're just gonna go ahead and see what it does for my hair. I'm always trying new curly hair products. I'm always looking for something different. When it comes to curly hair, if you want your hair to look a certain way, I usually tend to have my hair very curly. I believe I have 4B hair. I'm not exactly sure, but they do get really coily, my hair. But there's a reason for that. I'll show you guys in just a second. But before I get started, I just wanted to show you guys my new backdrop, and in honor of the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk collection review today, I went ahead and put a purple backdrop so we can make it all cutesy today for you guys. And also, before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys that are here for the first time. Thank you to you guys that have already seen my other videos. I really appreciate that with all of my heart. I put a lot of effort and a lot of love into my videos. I'm just getting started, and I really do enjoy making these videos. I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna continue doing this. It really means a lot that you guys are here, and it means a lot that you guys are putting in some of your own time to watch what I have to offer. So enough of the rambling. If you haven't noticed, my hair is already in a bun. There is already deep conditioner in my hair. Now, the thing about this line, they don't have a deep conditioner. The 3-in-1 conditioner is a leave-in, rinse out, and or co-wash. I did use this to detangle, but then I rinsed it out. And for deep conditioner, I went ahead and used one of the Eden Body Works deep conditioner for like split ends or something like that. So that's in my hair, only because this particular line doesn't have a deep conditioning mask, which they should. You guys should make a deep conditioning mask for this line. I'm just saying it completes the collection, but who am I? So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this mask out of my hair off camera, and I will be with you guys in just a second. So sit tight, don't go anywhere. Okay guys, so I'm back, and my hair is in a cotton hair wrap. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair out of this so you guys can see. My hair is wet. Well, it's not like dripping wet, but it's damp, and it's damp enough to start putting product in my hair. Product in wet hair is the better thing to do instead of putting it in dry hair. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know that, but for those of you that don't, it's better to have your hair wet to style it as opposed to your hair being dry. So we're going to just continue on with wet hair. And I know I said that I used the 3-in-1 conditioner to co-wash my hair, but I'm actually gonna use it also as a leave-in. In my hair care routine, I always have to put leave-in conditioner. It's just a thing. Every single product I ever buy, I always like to keep things within the collection because I just feel like things work better together if they're in a particular collection. That is just my own opinion, but I do, you know, tend to mix and cocktail things from different brands and stuff like that. But in this situation, since we're doing specifically a first impressions review, whatever you want to call it, on the Curl Talk collection for Not Your Mother's brand, we're just gonna stick to everything that's in that collection. So I'm going to put in leave-in conditioner, which is the same conditioner that I use to detangle my hair earlier, condition. Yeah, so here it is. This is the 3-in-1 conditioner, obviously, because you can leave in, rinse out, or co-wash with it. And in today's video, I actually co-washed, and now I'm going to be using it as a leave-in. I know a lot of you may think that you can just, like with leave-in conditioner, you can just pump and just put in your whole hair. I don't do things that way. For every single situation, I prefer to section my hair off and then put the product in, even if that means leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to part my hair. So I have my comb here. I'm going to part my hair down the middle because it's just way easier that way. We're gonna just part down the middle. Okay, so my hair should be, it's not perfectly even, but it doesn't matter with curly hair. We're gonna start with the right side. Just think that the right side is a little bit more dry, so we wanna quickly go ahead and work with this side. So I'm just gonna put the left side up. Make a nice cute little bun. I have a hair clip. And just put that up there, and now we're just gonna be working with one side. We're going to section one more time. The reason I section my hair off is because I think that the products are going to be distributed a little bit more evenly when you part your hair or section your hair off. I don't like to go in oh my god, Ivy, what did I just do? Sorry. The reason why I section my hair off is because it's just so much easier to apply the product evenly. I feel like it just applies much more evenly when you part it, as opposed to just putting product in your hand and just rubbing through your whole head. That method is probably a little bit more easier for people with shorter hair, but I have really long hair, so just applying in one stroke throughout my whole head is just not the way that I go. I tend to find spots that are dry and patchy and patchy and frizzed out, and that's because I might have missed it because of all the hair that I do have. My hair is not like super thick, but it's thick enough. So I'm rambling on and my hair is going to dry. So let's get going with that. So there is a stop and open tab here. You just want to turn it here so we can open it. And I'm going to go ahead and just 2 nice little pumps of that. See, even like this I would have to even part. It gets to be too thick, and not every strand gets a nice amount of the product, so I have to literally like section off and then section off again and then section off again. It's how it is with long hair. I've never actually cut my hair before. I've always had long hair my whole life, and I don't plan on cutting my hair just because I love having long hair. Kudos to the girls and the guys that have beautiful long hair and they just chop it off. How can you just chop off your hair? Oh my god, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Maybe in the future I'll cut it, but as of right now, moving forward, I ain't cutting it. So that's that. So I went ahead and got a spray bottle. This is a continuous mist spray bottle. I really love it because it's very fine mist, but it does the job. So I was able to get product in this one little section here. I do feel like it's already starting to air dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and wet some of that because it's easier to style your hair when your hair is damp or a little more wet, as opposed to it being dry, because then your hair is going to turn out frizzy and it's just not going to work out. Why am I out of breath? Oh my god. I gotta go to the gym. Went to the gym a few days ago. But I haven't been going that often as I should. And summer's already here, girlfriend. Oh my god. We're not even going to get into that. So instead of showing you guys my steps section by section, I'm just gonna do everything in this one section, and we're gonna speed through the video until we have the whole head full of product. So yeah. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Curl Talk Defining Cream, and it says this locks in moisture, defrizz, and add shine to define your true curls. Create maximized definition with lasting elasticity and shine. Seal in moisture and eliminate frizz while providing manageable, lustrous locks that enhance your natural curls. I'm all about that. Frizz free, baby, because my hair gets frizzy. Let me tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and I think that's a good amount. I know it seems like a lot for a section of hair, but I'm telling you, I miss a lot of parts of my hair. I really have to go in with product. So just to show you guys, we're warming up that product. You can see here, and I'm going to apply that to this section. As you can see here, I just want to get every single strand in this section. Next, I'm going to go in with the Frizz Control Sculpting Gel. This is anti-frizz and flexible for a flake-free firm hold. Listen, I know gels can be very intimidating, but you have to find the right one. I don't use a lot of different gels, but lately I really like gels on top of cream because I just feel like it works really well together. Look for light gels, light working gels, something that's gonna be very soft on the hair, not something that's gonna leave your hair crunchy. Like Eco Styler gels are really good, but I personally don't like to put them in my hair because they give me that wet looking curl look even after I diffuse, and I don't like that. I like for my curls to look soft. So you gotta look for a gel that's gonna be definitely flake free, because then it's not gonna leave all this crunchiness in your hair. So we're gonna go ahead and, ooh! It's very watery, like, it's very, it's very like lube feeling, if that makes any sense. I am not a creepo, do not come for me. And also, don't come for my wrinkly backdrop, okay? I just took it out the packaging. It's my first time putting it up. So, I know it's wrinkled. So, before you come for my head, I know it's wrinkled. So, we're applying this evenly, right? And just the same as I did before, I'm applying with my hands first. And then I'll show you guys what I do next. I have officially applied 3 products in my hair, which is the leave-in conditioner, which is what I always do, a defining cream or some sort of styling cream or styling milk, and a gel on top. I always prefer that order. It works for me. It's been working for me. So if that's the combination you want to try, I recommend it. Especially if you have long hair. Now, I am going to part this section because now we already have our product in each section of this section. And then I'm going to use the Tangle Teaser brush. I love this brush. It's very light. The bristles are very thin, but they work. They don't pull your hair. So from the bottom up, I like to slowly brush just to get all of the product through every strand. And then I just dance it out. Dance the curls out and allow them to form themselves. You know, the only manipulation should be the combing. Unless you want to do like finger coiling or whatever other method there is. I'm still learning, y'all. With the brush, just nice and easy. Just brush through. You know, the size of the section also matters. Too much hair, you won't be able to grab every single strand, but then just go ahead and dance out your curls, dance them out, shake them out, dance them, curl them out, dance it, shake it, whatever term you want to use, man. See how they're like kind of just forming? They're starting to form. I really like doing this because it just really defines my curls. It really gives them that, you know, that really coil curl. That's what I love. I do like shrinkage, yes, but not like too much to the point where I look like I cut my hair. So I think when I do this, it gives me the shrinkage, but it also compromises with my length as well. You know, I like for my hair to look long, but I would like for my curls to really shrink and shrivel up. I don't know if that makes sense. Am I asking for too much? First world problems. So again, we're going to start at the bottom. Make sure that the tips of your hair has product first, and then you go on to distribute it at the top. I don't start at my roots first because this is also a detangling method. When you detangle your hair, you always start at the bottom of your hair. It's just the natural rule. Like, it's the only way for you to properly detangle your hair. So I always do this, and I start at the ends of my hair. This does take a lot of time. This is not something that you could just do in the morning before you go to work, or before you go to an interview, or before you go to a party. Like, this is something that you really gotta like do the night before, and then pineapple in your hair, and then wrap your hair and sleep on a silk pillowcase, and your curls will be fleet for the next morning. Honestly, this takes a lot of, like, I can't do this when I have to go out, because then I'm not gonna see you till 24 hours later. I'm kidding, but you know, you have to consider you're doing this in sections, but then you also have to consider your diffusing time. If I don't have time, then I'll let my hair air dry, and then I'll just use the time to just do this. If I have time, I do this and diffuse. That takes a long time, especially my hair, because my hair is so long. So you must consider the time it takes to do this. You can see, like, they're really forming themselves. Look how pretty they look. You guys see that curl? Okay guys, so now that I've finished putting the leave-in conditioner, the gel, and the defining cream into each section of my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the curl activating mousse, which is supposed to give lasting shine and definition, humidity protection for frizz-free curls. I don't usually use mousse. I just feel like it's pointless, and it does cause a little bit of frizz. But we're just gonna see if this holds true to those claims. Mousse is fun, but I don't use it all the time. So, ooh. By the way, guys, these products smell so good. Like, my hair smells, oh my god, so fluffy. Looks like whipped cream. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply in every section of my hair, and I'm going to crunch it up so that way it's kind of like preserving the curls that I just made using the brush. And let's just get into the other side, and we want to make sure that it gets into every single curl. So I'm just crunching it up, and I don't know if you can hear it, but my hair sounds like wet. That's a good thing. Like I said, you never want to style your hair with dry hair. It's just not gonna come out nice. You can see the curls kind of forming, and they're very bouncy right now. So we just gotta wait and see what happens after I diffuse. We have one more step. So for this last step, we are going to be controlling our edges, girl. You know, can't be out here caught slipping, just having your edges not laid, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush out my edges. I was gonna say curls, oh my god. Just gonna brush out my edges. Right. And the good thing about this edge control brush is that it has like, it's a 4-in-1, so it has like 2 different combs on it. This is like a longer one, this is a short one, and then it also has like a spatula so you can pick up gel, and then obviously your brush. So I'm gonna pick up some gel, and the only reason why I'm not using the gel from this collection to lay my edges is because I don't know how well it will hold down the edge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it there, and let's brush out my edges here and just apply that gel, and then swoop, there it is. So just go ahead and swoop, and then you could just like use the comb on it to kind of just like perfect the swoop. And then I'm gonna just swoop right here, swoop it, and then a little swoop here too. Boom. Do y'all see that? It looks like waves. That's how you want to feel when you look at your edges. You want to feel like you're surfing, bitch, okay? So let's just get this right here, and I'm gonna put some more gel. By the way, this is the Eco Style gel in coconut oil. This is absolutely my favorite one. It smells so good, and there's just something about coconut oil that just makes me happy. Let's go ahead and put that there on the edge and just lightly swoop that up. Swoop. You see that? Swoop. I got this at the beauty supply store. I'm from Brooklyn, so there are beauty supply stores everywhere. Downtown Brooklyn, girl, just go into one of them out there, and you're gonna find one of these. They had this one, and then I also have a pink one that's a 3-in-1. So it pretty much has the brush and I think 2 combs. I don't think that one has a spatula. So we're just gonna continue on. I'm gonna just brush this down here and just brush this down here, because those were obviously, do you see how thick and how like long my baby hairs are? I'm telling you, like I've never ever cut my hair, and I know some people tend to shave their baby hairs. Like, why would you do that? Why? First of all, baby hairs is like, styling your baby hairs is like really in these days. I know it was always in, but like, just gonna, yeah, that's the one I wanted. Boom. And then just a little more gel here on the edge. Just get it in there. Oh my god, guys, when I tell you I have like almost every single type of Eco Styler gel, like I have the olive oil one, I have the argan oil one, I have this one that has flaxseed in it, and the coconut, like I literally have every single one, and I always use the coconut oil one. I just love this one. just gonna go ahead and swoop. Swoop. This one always gives me a hard time. I think it's because I'm right-handed. So it's always easier to do everything on your right side when you're right-handed. And I guess vice versa when you're left-handed. So we're just gonna swoop. Do y'all see that? Like, bitch! Okay, now we're going to do the last part. So for the last part of this whole routine, I should say, boom, diffuse. So this is the Dyson hair dryer. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I really wish that it was, but it's not. So we're gonna diffuse with the Dyson hair dryer. This is an investment, okay? For a long time, I was using the twin turbo 3200 blow dryer, which is great. It's salon grade, it's professional. It has the nozzle pieces, except for diffuser headpiece. And I still actually have it, but ever since I got this, guys, this is expensive, but it's so worth it. It has like the best settings. It dries your hair in like a fraction of the time that you would with like a regular blow dryer. Like, this is just the best. And I also find that I have less frizz when I use this. So we're gonna go ahead and dry. We're gonna fast forward this part because I know y'all don't wanna sit here and watch like 25 minutes of blow dry or hair dry, diffusing. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's go. So I'm gonna start off with the highest heat on the lowest setting. Okay guys, so this is what my hair looks like now. It's about 3/4 dry, so mostly dry. You can feel some wetness in my hair, but I don't like to dry it too much. After almost fully diffusing, I just let the rest air dry. I feel like when I diffuse too much, my hair tends to get a little frizzy. I'm working on controlling that. I'm working on finding a technique to diffuse and fully dry my hair at the same time without causing frizziness. But this is the very last step now in my hair care routine, and that includes hair oil, hair serum. I really love for my hair to be very shiny. I don't like the wet curl look because, as you can see right now, it looks a little wet. There is a little bit of stiffiness in it, and I think that's because of the gel, but it's the first day, so it's gonna feel this way. But after I put my hair in a bonnet, or if I put my hair in a silk tie, go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and kind of fluff it out. Sorry about that, guys, my camera shut off. So like I was saying, the very final part to my hair care routine is hair oil. I love these two hair oils so much. They just give my hair everything it needs. This is the Aussie Miracle Curls Curl Defining Oil. Now I know this is a Not Your Mother's Brand review, but I cannot finish this routine without using these products, so we're just gonna pretend. We're just gonna pretend that this is just part of it. And this is the OGX Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist. listen, let me tell you something right now. If you don't own either of these, go buy it now. Go buy 2 bottles. Because if they sell out, you're gonna miss out. FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out. Feel that way about these 2 things. I know this does have like a silicone feel to it, but it's thick enough for my hair. I can't use these very light oils and serums for my hair because they just won't stick. My hair needs a lot of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in my hair. We're gonna start with the Aussie Miracle Curls Curl Defining Oil. Okay, I'm just gonna pump some of that. I do use a lot, I'm very generous. My hair needs it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spread that on my hands. What I do is I just kind of go over the curls. I stretch them out a little bit. They are feeling a little crunchy right now, I must say, but like not enough to be like, oh God, I can't use this gel anymore ever again. So I'm just kind of like lightly brushing through the curls. Lightly brushing through the curls. This is also a good time to kind of like separate the curls. I know Shelly's curls, she does that. She like takes her time and kind of like separates every curl that she has. I give that to her because girl, I don't got patience for that. Maybe one day I'll find the patience for it. I kind of just go through sections. So like I separate in sections instead of like every single curl. This is the best time to fluff out your curls, when there is oil in your hand. Do not manipulate your curls, your dry diffused curls, when you have no product in your hands. It's just gonna frizz up your hair. And then we're going to go ahead and spray the coconut oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist. Oh my God, it smells so good. Anything coconut oil, I love it. We're just gonna kind of fluff them out a little bit. And just so you can see. Okay guys, so after fluffing out my hair and putting in some oil and some dry oil, these are my results. This collection is approved by me. I love the way my curls feel. After crunching it out really well with some oil in my hand, the crunchiness from the gel is gone. It's just that once you dry it right after putting the products in and then diffusing it, it does kind of give you that feel if you don't fully diffuse the way that I do. Like I said, I don't like to fully diffuse my hair because it just gets frizzy, and I don't like frizzy on my first day. Like I'll accept the frizziness day 3 and 4, but not day 1. This is what it looks like. There's volume in there. I don't usually have too much volume until, like I said, day 3 or day 4, because that's the day where my hair is the frizziest. So that's the time I will expect frizz. There is definitely a lot of control. You know, I basically used every single one of these products, and I really love the way they all work together. I know this seems like a lot. Like this seems like a lot. It seems like a lot. If you get used to doing things the way that I do them, you kind of just accept the routine because that's what works for you. You know, I do have my moments where I will use one product in my head, and that is always usually leave-in conditioner. I love leave-in conditioner. I always have to have it. You know, sometimes I don't care if I have a shampoo and a conditioner, but I need some kind of co-wash or some kind of leave-in to work together. In this scenario, I used all 5 products. I used the shampoo, which I washed my hair off camera, and I used the 3-in-1 conditioner to detangle my hair. But then when I rinsed that out, which I know doesn't really make that much sense, but I just feel like once I rinse out my hair, whatever else is knotted in there kind of comes out. I know it doesn't make any sense, but this works for me. And then I went back in and I used a 3-in-1 conditioner as a leave-in, followed by the defining cream, which works really well, you know. And another thing too is these products smell so good. They just, I don't know, they kind of remind me of like Tresemme. Like it smells like Tresemme, and I've always loved the smell of Tresemme, but I don't use Tresemme. Some of those products have sulfates and parabens and all these other things, and I just don't use them. And then after the defining cream, I use the Frizz Control Sculpting Gel, as you guys saw. This gel is actually really good. It's a little more runny than your typical gel. It's not like your Eco Style gel where it kind of just sits in place like a gel does. This actually is a little bit more runny, almost like I said, like lubricant. Like it literally feels and looks like lubricant, you know. You can take that how you want it, but that's just how it feels. That's the best way for me to describe how it feels. To finally lock everything in, I use the Curl Activating Mousse. I'm actually really surprised by this because I can't really tell if this was what made the crunch, but to be quite honest, this does say soft hold, and I do believe that. So this definitely has a very soft, manageable, touchable hold to it. All the products together, they work well together. My personal opinion, my personal preference, I like to buy products from a brand in a collection all together and use them together first before I start cocktailing them with other products from other brands. It's just, that's just how I do things. I don't know. I must say, I like the way they feel. So let's see what happens in 2 to 3 days and see how it holds up. I do sleep with a silk wrap. Sometimes I don't sleep with a bonnet. Sometimes I wrap my hair in a silk wrap, and I also sleep on a satin pillowcase, and it works for me. My hair always stays well for the next few days. So let's see how long this is gonna last. Sometimes I can't get past day 4 without putting my hair up in a ponytail or putting my hair up in a bun. But let's see how long this lasts me. So yeah, I love the Curl Talk collection from Not Your Mother's brand, and I do have another set of products from their brand. There's 2 more actually. I will be posting a video on those soon as well. My first impressions, first review on those, that will come at a later time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, just give me a like, and also please subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this, just to see what kind of results these products are giving my hair. Maybe they might work for you. You might have the same kind of hair as myself, or you may not. Who knows? But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.